Ever wonder what is money? Let's take a moment to ponder that. Money. It's something we use every day, something we work hard to earn, and something we carefully save. But when we stop to think about it, do we really understand what money is? Is it the shiny coins jingling in your pocket? Or the crisp bills you hand over at the grocery store? Maybe it's the numbers on a screen when you check your bank account online. Money seems simple enough, right? But is it really just these physical things? The reality is, money is a fascinating concept that's deeply rooted in our society and our daily lives. It's more than just pieces of metal or paper. It's an idea, a symbol, a tool. It's a way we communicate, a measure of value, a means of exchange. You might think it's just a piece of paper or metal, but it's much more than that. Stay tuned as we dive deeper into the intriguing world of money. To understand money, we should take a trip back in time. Let's step into our imaginary time machine and head back to a time when money didn't exist. Back then, people used a system called bartering. This was a simple trade. For example, if I had a cow but needed apples, I would find someone who had apples but needed a cow. We would then make a trade and both walk away happy. But as you can imagine, this system had its flaws. What if nobody needed my cow, but I still needed those apples? This is where the idea of money first began to sprout. People started using items that everyone agreed had value, like gold or silver, as a form of payment. This was the inception of money. These precious metals were valuable, scarce, and didn't spoil over time, making them an ideal form of money. But carrying around heavy metals was not exactly convenient, was it? So societies started minting coins from these metals. Now people could carry around their wealth in a more manageable form. As time went on, even coins became cumbersome. People wanted a way to carry large amounts of money without the physical weight. Enter paper money, a representation of the gold or silver a person had stored safely somewhere else. This was a major evolution of currency. But for this system to work, everyone had to trust that the piece of paper they were given was worth a certain amount of gold or silver. Trust became a crucial part of the process, and that's the fascinating part. Money, whether it's a coin, a note, or a digital number on your screen, only has value because we all agree it does. This trust is what allows us to exchange money for goods and services, to save it, to give it away. Without this trust, money would just be pieces of metal or paper or meaningless numbers on a screen. So money became a trusted symbol of value. But what does money really do? Let's delve into the three primary roles money plays in our daily lives. First, money serves as a medium of exchange. Imagine a world without money, where you'd have to trade your possessions or skills directly for something you need. You'd be living in a barter system. Say you're a baker and you need a pair of shoes. You would have to find a shoemaker who needs bread. This can be quite a hassle, right? With money, you can sell your bread to anyone, earn money, and then buy the shoes you need. It simplifies trade, making it easier for us to get what we want when we want it. Second, money acts as a unit of account. This is just a fancy way of saying that money provides a standard measure of value. For example, if you walk into a store, you can quickly compare the value of a loaf of bread to a pair of shoes because they both have a price in dollars. Without money, determining the value of goods and services would be like comparing apples to oranges. Lastly, money is a store of value. It allows us to save and store our wealth over time. When you earn money, you don't have to spend it all immediately. You can save it in a bank or invest it. The value of your money won't disappear over time, unlike perishable goods. For instance, if you were a farmer and your wealth was stored in the form of crops, your wealth would rot away if not used. But if you sell your crops and save the money, you can use it in the future when you need it. So, what does money really do? It simplifies trade as a medium of exchange, provides a standard measure of value as a unit of account, and allows us to save and store our wealth over time as a store of value. In short, money helps us trade, measure, and save. So, how does a piece of paper or a coin hold value, you might wonder? Well, it's a fascinating tale rooted in the very fabric of human society. In the world of economics, the money we use daily is known as fiat money. Fiat is a Latin word that means "let it be done." But unlike the magic in fairy tales, this isn't about casting a spell that turns paper into gold. It's more about the power of belief and trust. You see, fiat money doesn't hold any intrinsic value. If you look at a dollar bill or a coin, it's just paper or metal. It doesn't have any value in and of itself. What gives it value is the trust we place in it. We trust that if we hand over a piece of paper with a 10 printed on it, we can get a meal, a book, or a myriad of other goods and services. This trust isn't built overnight. It's backed by the confidence we have in the government that issues this money. We believe that the government is stable, that it will uphold its promises, and that it will manage the economy wisely. So what happens when that trust falters? History has shown us that when confidence in the government weakens or collapses, so does the value of the money it issues. This can lead to situations like hyperinflation, where money loses its value so rapidly that prices skyrocket, and people need wheelbarrows of cash just to buy bread. But thankfully, such situations are the exception rather than the rule. In most cases, the trust we place in our money holds firm, and it continues to function as a medium of exchange, a store of value, and a unit of account. And there you have it. The value of a piece of paper or a coin comes not from the material it's made of, but from the trust and confidence we place in it. We've agreed as a society to give it value, and that agreement holds as long as the trust remains. In essence, the value of money is a social construct. In today's digital age, money is not just physical. It's a concept that takes on many forms and uses technology to make our lives easier. Let's take a closer look. First up, digital money. You might have heard of digital wallets or mobile payment apps. These are ways we can store and spend money without needing a physical wallet or cash, just a smartphone and you're good to go. Then we have credit cards. These little pieces of plastic are a form of borrowed money. You use them to pay for things and then you pay back the credit card company. It's like having a short-term loan you can carry in your pocket. Next, there's online transactions. Ever bought something on the internet? That's an online transaction. It's just like buying something at a store, but instead of handing over cash or swiping a card, you enter your card details or use a digital wallet. And voila, your new shoes are on their way. But wait, there's more. Ever heard of cryptocurrencies? This is a whole new kind of money. It exists only on the internet and uses complex computer codes to keep transactions secure. Bitcoin, the first and most well-known cryptocurrency, has made quite a splash in the financial world, but there are many others like Ethereum, Ripple, and Litecoin. These digital forms of money have changed our perception of what money is. It's no longer just coins and notes we can hold in our hands. It's numbers on a screen, it's a code, it's a digital footprint. It's something that can be sent across the world in seconds without needing a bank or a suitcase full of cash. But remember, whether it's physical or digital, money is a tool. It's a way for us to exchange goods and services, to save for the future, and to measure the value of things. So, money today is much more than just cash in our wallets. It's a fascinating blend of technology, economics, and human behavior, and who knows what the future of money will look like? Only time will tell. So, what have we learned about money? Well, we've discovered that money, in its essence, is a symbol of value. It's not just crumpled paper or shiny coins, it's a way for us to express how much we value something. We've also explored the functions of money. It's a medium of exchange, a unit of account, and a store of value. We've delved into the concept that the value of money isn't inherent, it's a social construct. Its worth comes from the trust and belief we place in it. Without that trust, it's as good as monopoly money. And finally, we've peeked into the world of modern money, where it's taken digital forms like cryptocurrencies and online banking. This journey of understanding money has shown us that it's more than just a tool. It's a reflection of our society, our values, and our trust. Remember, money, at its core, is a tool for exchange, built on trust and accepted as a symbol of value.